Hey everyone, Jared here with Tile Liquidators 4 and Design, and we're going to give you a little bit of knowledge, just a little bit of history when it comes to vinyl floors. We're going to start with the one that started it all, and here we go. See this guy flopping around in the wind? Yeah, you see this? This is in your grandma's house from the 30s, man. This is what we call sheet vinyl, and you love it. It went down. It was mostly waterproof. It was nice. It was soft to walk on, but as soon as you moved your refrigerator, guess what? You gouged it, and now you have to replace the whole floor. So this got by for a while. Yeah, great product. And then something happened. The flooring industry said, hey, we can make a better product. We can make a waterproof product that can go in wet areas, in kitchens, in laundry rooms, in commercial spaces, and voila, they gave us the glued down plank. You'll see this is a little more rigid, a little more durable, more able to handle loads of heavy machinery and just things, wheels, a lot of cast irons. Like when you go to your local grocery store, this is what's going to be down in there. This is a glued down vinyl, very durable product. Now you say, okay, well, this should be good for residential, right? And yeah, it can be, but there's going to be some drawbacks to it. We're going to have sound issues because it is so thin. If it goes on your second story, you're definitely not going to be able to not hear your neighbors above you crashing around. And so the industry said, hey, let's find something that is going to allow us to be put into multiple spaces, things that are going to be durable, still be waterproof, but have that sound reduction. And this is where we finally get to pretty much our final evolution of vinyl flooring. This is what we know today as waterproof luxury vinyl tile. You see, we've gone from this floppy material that was good in its day. Issue was you scratch it, it's gone, you got to replace the whole thing. With the newer style version, we get a more rigid core, so it's going to be a lot more impervious to dropping things onto it. It's going to hold up a lot better when we're dragging our refrigerator across it. Can it scratch it? Sure. We're always going to take our proper precautions, but if you were to damage one plank, you can replace it. You can fix it and get your floor back to brand new again. And something like this is going to be a different type of waterproof than in the past. See, before we would have these large sheets and they would seam together and it would hold water on top and we can mop our floors, but there was still the ability for water to creep through and get to our subfloor. With the newest products, specifically our newest laminate products, which is kind of the cousin to vinyl, right? Vinyl's been around a lot longer. Laminate came around and started pushing it, but we always had water issues when it came to laminate. So in this evolution, we now have two great materials that we can use in all of our wet spaces. You see, with the laminate now, our core is hyper condensed. I mean, it is taken from 4 feet of pulp and crushed down into a 12 millimeter product, pushes all of the air out of it, and with that happening, water can't get into something that has minimal air pockets. So now we have these locking mechanisms that are so tight with a core that is packed even tighter that water is not able to get through these floors. It'll sit on top, and by the time we even start worrying about water in the joints, it's going to evaporate before it even gets to that point. So this would be basically the final evolution of the vinyl floor. To me, it is actually the waterproof laminate. Now, your iteration of the vinyl floor is still going to be a very effective product. How much water stays out of the joint is going to completely depend on your locking mechanism. Your locking mechanism that is tighter and more sturdy is going to hold that water out longer. We still can have water penetrate through it, but nothing like in the days of these guys. So there you have it. The newest versions of waterproof flooring are definitely going to be very great options for you. It's going to hold that water on top. We're not going to damage anything when we roll our refrigerator out to clean it. We're not going to be scratching it all the time like we were with our original linoleum.